Welcome to Dan Bradbury TV, the internet's most passionate video blog for coaches, trainers, consultants and speakers, people like us. But first, I've got to show you something. What the hell is this? Okay, we're just setting up the new studio here for Dan Bradbury TV, and the previous owners left behind this rather fetching daffodil lamp. I mean, let's be honest, it ain't going to win any design awards. Who would buy this? Do you own one? If you do, please get in touch so we can offer our condolences. Anyway, I digress. Let's get back down to business. So, what is this about? Why am I doing this? It's really very simple. It's to help me interact with you as quickly as possible. I get so many emails, I can't answer them all. So whether you want to sell more products, fill your seminars, max out your coaching programs, get clarified on what your niche should be. This is an opportunity for you to ask me a question and boom, I have the answer. So feel free to comment below this blog, let me know what you want to see, and I'll do my best to come back to you next week with the answers to your questions. But first, I've got something to show you. Right, let me preface this by saying, if you've got any children around you right now, you may wish to get them out of the room, okay? This is a little bit X-rated. Are you ready? You ready for this? Ready? Come on, I need to feel the love. Ready? Ah! That's my foot! So, we're going to be filling this show with stories, including how I nearly lost my foot in a tragic squash-related accident this week, but also real-life examples of how you can get your message out there, get more clients, and make more money. So let's get down to business, shall we? Let me first really kick off and get going by telling you what happened this week. So, for those of you that have followed me for any length of time, when I was a child, I used to play squash to a very high standard. I was actually an aspiring professional. But because of a few injury problems and things like that, I stopped playing 7 or 8 years ago and went on to create my various businesses, get married, have children. Now, by pure coincidence, 2 months ago, my wife Lucy and the kids and I moved house, and our house now backs onto the local squash club. So I took this as a sign that I was meant to get back into playing. Now, because I'm a little bit competitive, to give you an idea of how competitive, my wife has recently banned me from playing Hungry Hungry Hippos with my 2-year-old because of the inevitable fight over who actually won. So I'm a little bit competitive, and so despite only being back playing a few weeks, I hacked my way back into the men's team. The fact that the number 5 player on the team has now never been seen since, it's nothing to do with me. No, anyway, no, seriously, I got my way back into the team, and we had a critical match on Monday night. It was to decide who was going to go top of the division. And it all came down to my match. And in my match, it was 2 games all, a 5-setter. In the 5th game, it was an 8-all tie-break in the 5th game. Now, the thing I forgot to mention is because I was so late getting to the club, I rushed to get there. I didn't bring all my equipment. I managed to forget my socks. Now, you know, it seems like a trivial thing, but in squash, because of the turning motion, constant turning, especially when you're playing at a high level, you need to have good quality padded sports socks. But instead, I just ended up playing with the thin, crappy black cotton socks that I'd been wearing that day, because that's all I had. So anyway, back to the game. It was 8-all in the 5th game. These 2 points would decide the outcome of the tie and who would go top of the league. It's a long and painful rally. We're rushing to the front of the court, to the back of the court, pushing ourselves to the limit. My heart's beating out of my chest. The sweat is pouring off me. The ball goes to the back forehand corner. I stretch back, I lunge back to get the ball, and I feel a sickening tear on my foot. Not the muscle, but the skin of the entire ball of my foot got ripped off. Instant agony. I was rolling around the floor. It was red raw. And consequently, I couldn't carry on, or I tried to carry on, but I lost the game, lost the match, and the team lost as well. What's the moral of the story? And more importantly, how the hell does it relate to you and your business? It's quite simple. I had the skill inside me. I was good enough. I deserved to win that match. But I didn't win because I didn't have the right equipment. What equipment are you missing that's preventing you from getting your talents out there? So, brief side note, here today in the studio, in fact, help me get this Dan Bradbury TV set up. We've got James Lathers. Say hello to everybody, James.
Come on!
So, James is a guru on all things. He's the guy that's normally late night selling you stuff on QVC, but he also helps people like us to present and sell on video. Anyway, I was talking to James about Infusionsoft. Now, Infusionsoft is an all-inclusive CRM system. It's a shopping cart. It does automated email, follow-up marketing, SMS messages, charges, credit cards, the lot. It's an all-inclusive system that I use to sell all my products, fill all my seminars, manage my whole business. It replaces at least the jobs of at least 2 employees. And I was explaining to James that when I bought Infusionsoft, I was going on a certain level of income, and as soon as I bought Infusionsoft, my business exploded up to the next level. I was saying this to James because he's still living in the dark ages with one shopping cart and stubbornly refuses to move. And I was saying, look, he's not exploiting his business to its full potential because he's got the skill, but he's not got the right equipment. So, just as a side note, I put a video below this link if you want to check Infusionsoft out. I think if you're serious about growing your CTCS business, you should seriously consider investing in it. Anyway, regardless, you need the right equipment, and some of the features in future episodes, we're going to be talking about the different equipment, the different skills, the different resources that you need if you are going to get your message out there and help the maximum number of people possible. Now, so here's what I want you to do. This video and this series of videos, this video blog is based upon you and your interaction, so I want you to get involved. So underneath this video, I want you to post comments, I want you to post feedbacks. Tell me where you're stuck. Tell me where you're struggling right now. Tell me how I can help you. And if I choose your question to be featured in the next episode, not only will you get your question answered by me quickly and directly, which you'd normally pay a huge fee if you were consulting me one-on-one for, but on top of that, I'll also tell everybody your name and your website. Your business will get featured, which means that you'll be exposed to tens of thousands of people. Alright, so this was a brief episode to get started. Comment below this video, get involved. I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.